Dare to imagine this. What if money wasn't controlled by a single authority? This is Bitcoin. No banks, no intermediaries, and no borders. A new financial system built on technology, trust, and freedom.
Bitcoin and the revolution of trust in the digital era. Bitcoin emerged in 2009 as a response to a growing crisis of trust in traditional financial institutions. Born in the aftermath of the global financial collapse, it questioned a system where trust was centralized in banks, governments, and intermediaries. Bitcoin proposed something radically different, a form of money that does not require trust in any single authority, but instead relies on mathematics, cryptography, and transparent rules. At the core of Bitcoin lies the blockchain, a public and immutable ledger that records every transaction. Unlike conventional systems where records are controlled and hidden by institutions, Bitcoin's ledger is open for anyone to verify. This transparency shifts trust away from human-controlled organizations toward a decentralized network governed by code. In this model, trust is not granted, it is continuously verified. Bitcoin also challenges the idea that trust must be enforced by a centralized power. Transactions are validated by a global network of participants known as miners, who follow consensus rules rather than commands from a central authority. This decentralized validation reduces the risk of manipulation, censorship, and fraud, offering a system where no single entity can unilaterally change the rules. In the digital era, where data breaches, financial surveillance, and institutional failures are increasingly common, Bitcoin presents an alternative vision of trust. Users do not need permission to participate, nor must they reveal their identity to transact. Ownership is defined by cryptographic keys, giving individuals direct control over their assets without reliance on third parties. This shift has profound implications beyond money. Bitcoin introduces a new way of coordinating trust at scale, especially in a world that is increasingly digital and borderless. It demonstrates that large groups of strangers can cooperate economically without knowing or trusting one another personally, as long as they trust the system's rules. However, the revolution of trust brought by Bitcoin is not without challenges. Volatility, regulatory uncertainty, and technological barriers continue to limit its mainstream adoption. Critics argue that trust in code is still a form of trust, and that systems built by humans are never entirely free from flaws or power imbalances. Despite these concerns, Bitcoin has already influenced how societies think about money, authority, and trust. It has inspired thousands of other cryptocurrencies and blockchain-based systems, each experimenting with new ways to decentralize control and redistribute trust. Even traditional institutions are now exploring blockchain technology, signaling a shift in mindset. Ultimately, Bitcoin represents more than a digital currency. It symbolizes a transformation in how trust is constructed in the digital age. By replacing institutional promises with transparent algorithms and decentralized consensus, Bitcoin invites the world to reconsider who and what we trust. In doing so, it marks a significant step toward redefining trust in an increasingly digital society. Join our crypto community. Get updates, analysis, and collaborate with like-minded people. Exclusive events and webinars too. Link in bio. Claim your rewards. Click link below.